Having kids exposed to kind of books and reading, both at an early age and all throughout childhood, is immensely important. And I think it's been shown through a lot of studies that it is what kind of sets kids off on the right path, and it helps develop their language. Those kids go on to do better in school. More than anything, for me, it gives them a chance to kind of be exposed to different stories in the rest of the world. They're already curious, and it makes them more inquisitive and gets them more excited about the world, and they ask questions, and you get to be a part of kind of what's going on in their mind and how are they figuring things out, and books kind of open that door to letting them be exposed to all of that. It's hard to pinpoint it down to a specific number, but the biggest thing that is kind of encouraged is that parents are reading to their kids every day. And so we usually recommend ideally a half hour of reading, and a lot of parents do that as just part of their normal routine. And so it's tough to think, well, how do I carve out this half hour? But if you can do that, usually a lot of times right before bed. The bedtime story is one that people know about and think about, but it actually does do a lot for kids. And so it can be just little board books that you read to them for 5 minutes when they're little, and 6 months even is when we talk about starting. And then it just grows as they grow. And so the books become bigger and longer, and you can't read a whole book anymore at night because you can't read for hours on end, but you can do little chapters and little pieces, and every little bit helps. And so it's not that I can't hit this half-hour mark or do this every single day. That's okay. We just still want it to be happening. The exposure and them getting used to language and learning is what's really going to make the biggest impact.